So, talking about pain, I know when we started, I think it was the show, we were talking about everything being pain, coming under pain, whether it's trauma, relationship problems, parenting problems, self-esteem, losing a job, everything coming under pain. So, in order for them to turn it into power, can you talk about how receiving therapy can be powerful or can help turn all of that pain into power?
Mm. Now, it's really perception and the mindset shifts that can happen, right? So we experience a painful event, let's say a loss of job or even a loss of a loved one. That's certainly painful, but that painful experience in itself doesn't define all of the totality of who we are, even in that experience. So sometimes that, the way that the person is perceiving the painful event can be something we address, and they can actually turn that painful event into something powerful. Let's look at losing a loved one, but then being able to say and share how I have worked through my pain to overcome it to the point of healing. You can become an advocate for other people. There are positions now called peer support specialists. That's a way of kind of turning that pain into something really helpful and positive for other people. You can become an advocate. You can become someone who leads a peer support group to kind of share how your experience shaped how you build that character, practice resilience, how it developed you, how it caused you to look inward some more, and do the work to then emerge as a more empowered and powerful person. So yeah, it could be very transformative. Pain can be very transformative. You know that expression, there's nowhere to go but up when you're down?
Yes.
Right? It's very true. When you're down and you feel like you've hit rock bottom in that painful state, if you're thinking of healing, there's nowhere else to go but up. And so that is a process, and it does take commitment, and it does take awareness and work, right? And you have to be receptive to receiving the support to help you transform that pain into power. Some people are not able to do it on their own. It's more difficult, and that's where we come in to kind of provide an intervention, provide some supportive avenues, right? Some coping skills and techniques to turn that pain into power.
Awesome. So I'm going to go into some personal questions. What made